Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lance. I like to react to weird, crazy things on the internet. Today, this was a request from Alex Zott for the Internet Historian from Tales of TheVarus. If you're not too sure what this is about, well, then where were you in 2020? And mostly in 2021. So let's check this out, and here we go.
Yeah, get into it!
Welcome back. Let me brief you on how the world ended. Actually, the details are a bit foggy, but it's believed that Batman was eating soup with his hands at a Chinese restaurant when someone coughed on the croutons.
What? What did I just hear?
January 2020. The virus is spreading across the globe.
All right, now everyone just plops over dead and we win. Sweet.
And everyone was amped to start panicking.
I played that game.
Oh my god. The virus TM is everywhere. In your country, in your homes, in your cereal. Better not touch that door handle. Better not touch your face. Don't touch me. Breathe somewhere else, Vector. People said. Oh, I suppose it is kind of cute though. No, I must resist. Guys, does anyone else feel like the air in here is kind of chunky? How do I take my white cell count? These ones all look red. You get the idea. So naturally, rumors started to spread. And the first one was about toilet paper. Hey, I heard that here in Australia, 90% of our toilet paper is produced in China. Maybe that means there'll be no new stock. So the public went out to grab an extra pack. Then the news stories started coming in about the lockdown. Fears realized. So they grabbed 2 packets.
I love that.
No one knew how long the lockdown would last either. Better grab 3. 4 just in case. And everyone had that same concern. Within the week, stocks on shelves were getting noticeably low. And from there, it was self-perpetuating. Bathroom paper was suddenly the hottest commodity in town. Petrol stations, corner stores, major chain supermarkets, everybody was out. Then, of course, photos shared on social media and broadcast on television of empty shelves just amplified the hysteria again.
I just want 1 pack!
To which the media said, don't buy it. But also, it is running out, but don't stock up. But who knows when new stock is coming, but don't you hoard. But it may be many weeks before you can get more. The messaging to the public was a little mixed.
You're saying to the nation this morning, Ali, stay calm, don't go and do it.
But race out there and get it so that you're not...
Then, as stock completely depleted, people were becoming desperate.
Okay, can we pause that for a second? This is my biggest gripe with the news. This whole fear-mongering thing. You just witnessed that. You know, don't go out there and freak out, but freak out. That really kind of pisses me off.
Every store I go to, every day, every city, and every hour of every day, you're going to find completely empty shelves.
Fights broke out between those who had none and those who had too much. It was chaos in the aisles.
Grown-ass people.
Fight! The Australian toilet roll crisis had reached critical mass. People were threatening to shit in the store, and someone even pulled a knife.
Is a knife.
Jesus Christ.
Enough.
The CEO of Australia came out and said,
"It's been one of the most disappointing things I've seen in Australian behaviour in response to this crisis."
But that scolding did little to quell the frenzy. So, the media published articles informing people that actually this is all fake news, and 60% of Australia's toilet paper is produced domestically. But that also didn't quell the frenzy.
No,
so, supermarkets enacted a 1-pack per person rule. But frenzies cannot be quelled.
You only got 1 bottle.
And so that's when the price online soared. Amazon, eBay, Gumtree, toilet paper was everywhere. First for double the price, then triple. Then things just went wild. 10-pack, single rolls, a few pieces of 3-ply, all for crazy prices. People went from selling it by the pack to selling it by the gram.
A number too large.
And the rest of us who couldn't afford it had to get creative.
Christ.
But fear not, citizen. Here come the heroes. One of Australia's state newspapers swooped in with a special edition to save the day. It featured 8 blank pages at the back, just in case. By the way, this was after an Australian family had accidentally made a massive online order. They thought they were getting 48 rolls. Wrong. They were getting 48 boxes. And soon they had become the de facto royalty of Australia. They built a throne with the boxes and sat aloft it.
In the car, how much did they pay for it?
I found the crown of
Australia
in the gutter, he said, and I picked it up.
But for the rest of us common folk, thievery was the only answer. We began stealing from public toilets. We began stealing from work.
A new survey has found 1 in 3 Aussies has stolen toilet paper from work to use at home.
Some started stealing from hotels, stealing from cars,
Oh
stealing
my God.
from the blind. Even animals were stealing.
It's
a pretty good meme.
Get out of here.
And just as some relief was coming, oh, thank God, a new shipment. But that truck burned down.
Fire crews rescued
Jesus
what rolls
Christ.
they could. The rest left charred and soggy.
Fascinatingly, a problem which began in and was specific to Australia was soon spreading to the rest of the world, despite the circumstances being completely different. In
Yeah,
fact,
you can't just blame
stats
Australia
time.
because
In most
they
countries,
originally
the
were known
majority
just
of
for
toilet paper is
criminals
actually produced
being
locally.
left there.
Toilet paper is cheap but bulky, meaning
Just
it's
saying, that's
expensive
just
to ship
historical
relative to its
facts.
retail value. So domestic producers are often able to manufacture at a cost lower than their international competitors. TLDR, unless the factories in your country shut down, there isn't going to be a shortage. But shut up and panic.
No.
And so toilet paper became a highly profitable business. And that's when organized criminal gangs moved in. Armed robbers in Hong Kong held a delivery driver at knife point and got away with around 600 rolls. 18,000 pounds of toilet paper was stolen from this lorry.
Pounds?
And this, and this, and this, and many more. But it's time to move on. After about 4 weeks with consumption steady and everyone only having one ass to wipe, and supply increasing to compensate,
That's what I'm
toilet paper
One ass to
returned to
wipe.
shelves. The balance was restoring. The shops were healing. Which meant it was time to panic about something else.
Well, of course, why not?
What do you think when you hear the word marketing? That it's too complicated? That
Why wouldn't you?
5G time. So you think it's a virus? That's cute. Let me fill you in on the scoop, rookie. See that tower
5G.
over there? Now look at this. Coincidence? 5 Gs, 5 fingers, 5 sides to a pentagram. PlayStation 5. Awful lot of coincidences lining up, wouldn't you say? And social media agreed. With these indisputable facts such as,
What?
I have headache, it was only inevitable that the word would spread like a wildfire.
What?
It was time for the 5G squad to leap into action. 5G squad! Gwyneth Paltrow, that lady from that movie, Alien. People began protesting the 5G towers.
Save lives! Save lives!
5G network!
And the destruction
What are you
was
talking?
extensive. I had no idea really until I started digging. But in the UK, over 50 towers were vandalized or set ablaze in a single month. Reported by April, 39 servicing engineers had been attacked on the job.
Pause that nonsense. BT boss reveals 39 engineers attacked and 33 mass damage over 5G coronavirus conspiracy. How can electronics cause this? Makes my head hurt. People really thought the 5G networks, this God, this microphone seems like so protruding in my camera that just keep playing.
You know when they turn this on, it's going to kill everyone, and that's why they're building the hospitals?
That doesn't make sense.
In North Carolina, one woman just started opening fire on a couple of technicians.
Are you serious?
There were 2 workers up on the tower when the shots rang out. A third worker on the ground ran up into this area, and that's where he called for help.
The 2 men were okay, but when police came, she armed herself with 2 axes and barricaded herself in her home.
Did you shoot at a cell tower worker, ma'am?
She's out on bond.
Okay. As a person who fears heights, and you have to go up to that tower to work, just trying to do your job, and that's dangerous enough on those kind of heights, and you also got to worry about dodging hail a barrage of bullets from Annie Oakley over here. That's ridiculous. They should have pistol whipped this woman right here. Throw her up into the 5G and start shooting at her, see how she would like it. Fucking bitch. Look at it. Oh my God. I wish you shouldn't even. You had the nerve to cover your face, you dumb bitch.
And she's had the weapons confiscated.
New 5G.
We should
Stimulate your senses.
In Auckland, New Zealand, at least a dozen 5Gs have been vandalized or set ablaze.
Mysterious fires have hit 15 cell towers in the last 6 weeks.
In the Netherlands, 16. Reports of more in Ireland, Cyprus, and Belgium. Counter-terrorist police are getting involved in Australia, and 7 cell tower fires in Montreal, Canada. Although, one big problem. How do you tell 5G from the regular Gs?
You strap yourself in and feel the G's!
Well, it's not actually that easy for the untrained eye. Most of the destroyed towers were actually just regular ones, carrying essential 2 to 4G network infrastructure, causing outages for emergency services and the public. Naturally, YouTube and Facebook started cracking down on the 5G conspiracy groups and banning everyone, and the movement has gone somewhat underground. Oh my God, they're in on it. Alongside false causes came false cures. No vaccine yet? No problem. Here's a list of placebos that'll get you patched up. High-dose infusions of vitamin C, silver solution, touching your TV, kissing a shrine, spiritual vaccines, plant sap in the eye, special mattress, cow urine, cow dung, camel urine, a cotton ball soaked in violet oil in the anus, miracle mineral solution, drinking fish tank cleaner, eating fruit that looks like the virus, treatment packs, toothpaste, the biocharger NG subtle energy platform TM, vegetarianism, virus shutout protection pendants, healthy living, radionics machine, schwang string ganglion, injecting house cleaner, hand cream, garlic, banunus, alcohol, water, ginger, lemon, mangoes, durian, onions. It's everything. Everything and anything is apparently a cure. But who needs cures? I've got something better. Add time. Soon. Soon we will be together.
They are ready for you, Mr. VPN.
Welcome back. Today we're looking at NordVPN. Gather round, everyone. Here's my girlfriend. Well, a friend. She's my girlfriend, but I'm not her boyfriend. It's complicated. Point is, she doesn't use NordVPN. If she did, she could access international catalogs from her favorite streaming services. Oh shit, get down. Now let's pretend that this window is her computer security. Look how easily I can just snatch up all their data. Oh, jackpot. If she had used NordVPN, we wouldn't be looking at all her personal photos. Hey, look at this one. Oh shit, we're busted. Everyone, cheese it. Oh, nice. Now imagine this was you. And imagine this was a 3-year plan with 70% off plus a 3 extra month.
He won't stop. I need to buy tickets and leave the country. Oh no. No, not again.
Public Wi-Fi isn't safe. Encrypt your browsing with your VPN.
Taxi.
No sweat. I can see from her browsing history that she is going to Japan.
Small business owners know they've got to be prepared
commercial
for
within a
anything.
commercial. I love this. This is fun. That's fun.
Finally. Some peace. There's no way he can find me here in Japan.
Really? An Airbnb's Wi-Fi? Don't you know how dangerous that is? Also, there's access to international content.
How did he find me? No, they're biting me. Help.
スネークピット。ノール VPN でデータを保護する。
This wouldn't have happened if you had used NordVPN.
これは起こりませんでした。
The lockdown had some interesting carryovers on the agricultural sector. Let's talk about the sexy topic of food supply. You can roughly break goods into two categories: commercial and retail. With all the restaurants and a ton of manufacturing shut down, the commercial side came to a grinding halt. Half of the stock had nowhere to go. Maybe we could just send it to the supermarkets. No can do. You have to repackage, process, and deliver all of that stuff before the new expiration date and with a limited workforce. Then you'd have to get the supermarkets to agree to take all that extra stock. And meanwhile, people aren't going to simply buy twice as many groceries, so either it rots on the shelves or the price drops below cost. What's the point?
Woohoo! Cheap meat!
So there's a big surplus. The supply chain had broken. By week 1 of the lockdown, farmers all around the country are looking at their billions of dollars of quickly expiring crop with no one to take it from them. And they know that by next week, they'll have double that amount. Sandra, how many eggs do we eat a week? Probably 10? Why? That means our leftovers are going to be about 750,000 eggs. Well, I don't want 750,000 chickens. I guess there's only one thing to do. So the farmers began neutralizing their crops.
Target neutralized.
It was a slaughter.
Oh, my cabbages!
Millions of pounds of onions were buried alive in Idaho. Farmers stopped making grain and started making donuts. Donuts on their tractors all over the field, turning everything to compost. Cabbages were being ravaged. The potatoes weren't being atoed. Boo.
I have potatoes in my
Squash were being compressed. The dairy farmers of America estimated that 3.7 million gallons of milk were being dumped every day. Oh, he needs some milk. But once the farmers had destroyed their crops, of course, they had to immediately plant new ones, because demand could come back and you wouldn't want to get caught a whole crop cycle behind the market. So the cycle would repeat and repeat and repeat until everything returned to normal.
Is wasted.
Zoom. So everyone was locked in their houses. But work, school, and life had to carry on.
What's 9 plus 10?
And that's where Zoom came in. Simple to use, able to host up to 100 people per meeting.
Pissed off.
Millions moved over to Zoom and it skyrocketed to #1 in the App Store. Companies and educational institutions all jumped on the Zoom train too. Why not? It was so easy. All you needed was the room key. Even the boomers could use it. Can you see my dog? Teehee. Look, I can change the background.
Jeff, oh my god, did he fall?
These are some of my friends from high school.
Okay. Okay, everyone, I'll see you on Wednesday.
But many weren't used to having a camera pointed at them for long periods. Some even forgot they were being watched.
Very high standards and
girl on toilet.
Or didn't know that the camera had turned on at all.
Oh, your video is on.
And then someone had a brilliant idea. What if I just published this room key online?
Let them know.
Dude, I've been in this thing for a while. No one said anything.
Hi, Mr. Knob. Are you joining us? Do you have a breastfeeding question?
Am I bugging? We're fucking Mary dead right now, bro.
It's good to see you again.
Is that Ryback?
And what if I gave it to one of my favorite online creators? Perhaps some of the greatest live stream content to ever grace this humble platform.
Okay.
Take out your number 2 pencils. It's It's time to learn.
Who is this?
I am a Shashamya from Wuhan University.
Too mad. Who let you in?
Hey guys, this is Chris.
Hey guys, this is Joe Nuts.
Are you in my class?
Yes, I am transfer student from Oyengun village.
A transfer student from where do you say?
From Oyengun village.
So what are we learning today? Does anyone want to tell me I come to class late? And no one wants to tell me why? Why? Tell me reason.
You're in the wrong section there, brother.
I'm part of Zoom. I'm an employee of Zoom. You're gonna have to press Alt and F4 at the same time on your keyboard to fix your room because it's currently public.
I don't do that.
You guys are going to start the next revolution in America. We hope. I mean, we can definitely use one.
Revolution. I like the sound of that.
How do you get them out? It was Hunter. Hunter let me in. Hunter, why did you do this? Yes, it was. Don't nod your. Don't do that with your head. No, you did.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? I'm on your dead and you let me through the gate!
Who the heck is it? Oh my god, what the?
I don't think there is a realistic way where they could do anything about it.
What's 2 plus 4?
2 plus...
21.
Alright, I'm gonna wrap up this thoughts about Natalie's story.
History class. Oh hell yeah!
And he's lost an election twice. He's
like so confused. He saw the cock and he was like, "What?"
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk about it now. Okay. So, you guys can open up. I'll give you a minute or two to open up. Robert, take that off your screen.
Robert's gonna get some trouble. Robert's probably in his room right now, just fucking freaking out. It's like, it's not me. I'm Robert, baby. Robert, how could you?
But then they had a whole bunch of controversies, and a number of schools and companies stopped using the platform. RIP. Even though the stock price keeps going.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it right now. I think I found the single biggest productivity hack of 2021. It's this Google Chrome extension.
I wish my videos
and it literally does my
have as much commercials as I'm going through right now. Jesus Christ.
With people locked in their homes, nature was allowed to return to the unoccupied streets. The healing had begun.
All these animals are like, yeah, man, look at
Satellite imagery showed pollution levels dropping everywhere. The canals of Venice were changing from their usual feculent brown to a vibrant blue, as boats were docked and silt could resettle. From their windows, residents could see fish, algae, and other sea life return to the waters. But that wasn't all. Animals saw the free real estate and began migrating into the cities and towns. Sheep and whales took back the town and ruled over it with an iron hoof. Hungry monkeys in Thailand took to the city square as the tourists who usually fed them disappeared. Giant ducks were seen in London. Alligators in Florida were once again using the roads. Rats in New Orleans were... No, that's normal. Otters in Singapore. Oh my god. Are we the virus?
Human beings are disease.
That is profound. Dude. Maybe we were the real corona all along. Nature returned to New York for the first time since it was established in 65 million BC.
Dinosaurs.
We even had a good fake out on an extinct species, the Malabar civet, which hasn't been seen for 30 years. Oh my god. Although it turns out it was just a regular, sick Indian civet. Scooters were returning to the riverways. Nilgai? Haven't heard of that. Cows had begun returning to the earth. Cats was seen by some in London to a limited audience. Sambar were incorrectly using zebra crossings. And giraffes had returned to the cities. Nature is healing. Namaste. Anyway, I'm busy. That's the lesson. Here's a multi-tool. Good luck out there. Please close the door behind you. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh my god. Is this Mars? This is one hell of a twist.
I know, right?
Oh
What a
my
twist.
god, it's Elon Musk.
Yes, a double twist. Welcome home, X-A13.
Oh my god, it's a triple twist!
I was just
Video
going to say
over.
that too.
The next one's almost done. Give you 2 weeks. Have you heard of
Incognito
Incognito mode? It's basically the main channel now. New video every month there too. Look at this production quality. Keep track of video progress on Trello. Thank you, patient patrons. Thank you, NordVPN man. Thank you, editing team. Thank you, Obama, for guest VOing. Thank you, Neil Druckmann, for the worst sequel since World War II. And thank you for watching.
You're welcome in there, historian. You're all right in my book, I'll tell you that much. Pause that bullshit right there. No more commercials from you there. Well, that was quite interesting. Okay, so there was some things I just learned about what we went through in 2020. A couple of them really raised my blood pressure. People burning down phone towers because of a conspiracy. I hate us humans. I think we're so disgusting. And then I'm not surprised with the toilet paper. That's just, that always happens. That happened during when the bird flu happened. That happened during when West Nile virus. The toilet paper is always the first to be rampaged. The food thing on the commercial side was quite alarming, to say the least. Made me sick to my stomach of all the wasted food. I could see why, because just like he said, you had to repackage it before blah blah blah, yada 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 yada. We heard it, but it's just so much waste. God, so much waste. And we have such inflation right now. Food's gone up, gas has gone up, and I can't find an unsalted saltine cracker to save my life right now. It's ridiculous. So, I don't know. I think that Jesus Christ is such a waste of food. But anyway, it was a good video. It's very informative. I love internet historian. He always comes correct with the videos. Always learn something new. And I sure did in this video, I'll tell you that much. And I will want to check out there's a second part to this. The Return of TheVarus, I think that's the name of it. You'll find out when I come up with the video. And of course, thank you to Alex for recommending this video. I wasn't too sure if I was going to do the Gentleman Pirate video, but that's like an hour and something long, and I'm really kind of like postponing that video of all I can. This one wasn't too bad. This one's only like 30 minutes, so I could sit through it without getting fidgety, because after a while I just get fidgety. I can't stand too long, but I can't sit too long. I get fidgety either way. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Y'all take care of yourself. See you in the next video. Bye.